Well, I finally got some good news. The Jeep has sold. It's just in the garage in a nice safe place until we finalize all the paperwork. But it is gone. Thank goodness. Didn't even haggle me on the price or nothing. Just knew it was a good deal and knew it was in excellent condition. And just could tell by the way we've taken care of it that it was worth it. So it's gone and I'm happy about that. And we get the paperwork finished. It'll probably be out here by the first thing next week. So today, I have some questions to the people out there that know anything about trees. I have this hickory nut tree, and it produces big hickory nuts. Let's see if we can find any here laying on the ground. Probably not, but they're massive. They get to be like all the size of a large lemon. But it broke off in a big ice storm we had up here, and this half of this tree split off. So I originally seen where the Forest Service used to put blow foam and fill it in to prevent water intrusion. Then as I progressed through my information, I found out that the blow foam acts like nothing more than holding the moisture in and causing rot and inviting insects. So I came in here with the chainsaw, and as we can see, I've completely opened up this cavity the whole way where the split was, clear down to where it basically stopped splitting out. Trimmed it all out, got all the rot that had started in here, and this was filled with ants already. So I took away their home, and this is all hard, good wood. Now I'm hoping, from my understanding, is this will dry out. And once it's all dried out, the tree will heal itself, begin to come over. Of course, you're gonna have some rot, but is there any suggestions on what I should do here to make this tree last? Because I got two of them, this one here, and they seem to produce on and off each year. One year this one on my left will be good, next year this one will be good. And they're huge nuts. They're delicious. They almost have like a salted caramel apple taste to them. Not apple, salted caramel pretzel taste to them. So, as you can see, there's nothing wrong with this one. It's perfectly healthy. And we're going to try and maintain that. So if you have any suggestions on that tree over there, I would really appreciate in the comments below giving me hints, tips, whatever you have to say on what to do to preserve that tree so it doesn't die, because I'd really like to keep it. But we're gonna go up here in northern PA. We got the ash borer beetle real bad, and this used to be, there was probably 10 ash trees down there. There's two big ones over there by the pond. You can see the stumps, and the ash borer beetle has effectively wiped them out entirely. And I was down to one tree here in the corner that I was hoping would stay, but it is also dead. So we're gonna cut that down. I'm gonna see how close I can drop it to the camera, and we'll move on with the video. But let's see how good I am judging distance and seeing if I can take out this camera with the chainsaw. But before we do that, I'm gonna show you misconceptions people have cutting on trees with a chainsaw and not knowing how to do it, because lots of people say they know how and they don't. So on your chainsaw, I have a Echo CS590 Timberwolf. Every chainsaw that's a larger size, most of your homeowners, let's see if I can get it close enough here, have this line on them. And then you see here there's another line. It looks like this is for the label, but it's not. This is your fall lines. Use these lines to judge your cut angles both directions. It enables you to position the saw to get a reference so you can fall. Now steel has a little bit bolder cross line. You can see there's another line here. These are all reference lines for the position of the saw blade as you cut your notches. Now we'll cut our hinge in the front, and we'll cut our latch in the back and follow it. But I'll cut my hinge in the front so you know where you need it to go, and we're going to drop it that way. my normal rules today. Didn't wear safety glasses like an idiot. I got sawdust in my eye. Normally I wear chaps, but we're following the tree this way, so you want your notch facing that way. Never cut more than half of your tree out. You always want to stay in the 1/3, a little bit less than half for the falling. You also want to look at the tree and judge where most of the weight is. If you can't land the tree where most of the weight is with branches, then and you don't want it to go there for some reason, something's important there, I suggest that you don't cut the tree down and you find somebody that knows what they're doing, a professional, because you can steer the tree and turn it if you know what you're doing. If you don't, you're gonna smash whatever you have there. Now we're gonna make our back cut even across the back, and we're gonna land it hopefully on the camera. So let's see how it goes. We missed you by probably 10 inches. Tree. Couldn't have done it any better than that. All right, we're gonna cut this up into manageable pieces for the tractor when I get it back from, I don't know, job site road detailing, and I'll show you the notch that we cut. There you go. Fell right where I wanted it to, missing that tree entirely. There's your notch. There's your back cut. There's your hinge. There's your notch there. Back cut, hinge. Followed perfectly, right where I wanted it to. So, all right, let's get it cut up. And there it is, stump, ground, cut up, looks good, all in a row. If you buck a tree after you fall it, from top, back, it gives you a chance to relieve the weight so you can know where that big heavy mass is going to fall as you go. So if you start from the tops and work your way back to the butt, it also lays the tree on top so you're not trying to cut into the mud. The other thing is, if you cut from the butt this way and cut the logs out, it changes the whole dynamics of where it's going to roll, and you won't be able to be as predictable with it. So I always cut from the top back to the stump, and you see it goes pretty quick. Everything's up in the air, stays bundled together, stays laying in the same direction, so when I come to pick this up, it's all laying out straight. And I did have one part there where the chainsaw bound up. It just jumped the chain off the bar there, but that was my fault because I cut the sprung piece of timber a little too closely. But got it back on the track in the bar, and we're good to go. But so there you go. Well, we're gonna do a couple repairs to my gas grill so I can get it going tonight and have some dinner. We got a Traeger, so we might do some cooking videos on the Traeger grill, and we'll catch up with y'all here later on as we progress with our activities. Talk to you later. We're gonna make some delicious, what are we having? Hot sausage and peppers. Look at that smoke just pouring out of there. Getting the Traeger heated up. And I think it's a perfect way to end the day. The adult refreshment and some delicious smoked meats. Look at that thing just bellow. Probably shouldn't be this close to the garage, but hey, who doesn't love a little risk? Talk to you in a bit. All right, let's open this thing up. Let's see what we got going on in here. Oh, fogging up the lens. Give it a quick wipe down. There we go. Peppers and onions. We're gonna see what these are at. Now, this is a Traeger Model 22, and I suggest if you get one of these, get the shell. Makes your life so much easier. Yeah, we're still climbing, but it's almost done. I'm just gonna let you guys go with this. You can see how heavenly delicious this looks. Got a little bit longer to go, but smoking with hickory pellets, as you see here. But well, this is our Saturday. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, if it is the weekend and you're watching this. And if you like what you see, comment on some of the questions I had earlier. Comment on some things you'd like to see cooked on the Traeger, and anything else you'd like to see in these videos. And follow us if you like the content. Talk to you later.